Berman and Austin Dakuda. Live from Chatham, Nolan Shanuel is in the box, and the Harbor Hawks have one out and runner on second base via Mitch Jebb, who walked to start our ball game against Trevor Martin, who's pitching for Chatham. And, well, you probably noticed we went live a little bit late today, and that's because our entire audio system did fail on us, but we found a way to still be with you today as Nolan Shanuel at the plate in a 2-2 count with Trevor Martin. One down after Riku Nishida struck out in the 2-hole. Shanuel bounces this one to third base. Throw over to first is in time, and Mitch Jebb stays at second base. Austin.
Well, it's good to be here, live from Veterans Field, and Mitch Jebb once again gets on base in a leadoff spot. A guy who's done that well all season long. Bit of a slump, but I'm liking this new lineup the Hawks put together with Jebb in the 1 spot, followed by Riku 2 and Nolan Shanuel in the 3 spot.
Well, you know, Drake, yesterday the Harbor, they were resilient coming back from down 6-2, and today the broadcast booth shows we are resilient as well.
Yeah, it's a great point you make there, Zach. Just trying to make things happen one way or another here as pick-off move back to Jay in time, and stepping into the box is Cole McConnell, who's been fairly hot recently. A lineup for the Harbor Hawks today is Mitch Jebb, Riku Nishida, Nolan Shanuel, Cole McConnell, Tito Flores, Dom Patelli, Jorge Corona, Rocco Pepe, Michael Sirota, and Jackson Baumeister as a pitcher on the mound, as there's a big cut and a miss from Cole McConnell on a 94-mile-an-hour Trevor Martin. Martin, a freshman at Oklahoma State, actually one of the better 12 season, and the big righty throws as hard as 98, Austin.
Yeah, you're going to see that power fastball not only early in counts, but as his put-away pitch, too.
Here is the 0-1 on McConnell. Mitch Jebb tries for third. Mitch Jebb is in safely. The throw gets away from the third baseman. Mitch Jebb's headed home. A throw to home plate. Not even close. Mitch Jebb has the first run of the ball game. The Harbor Hawks are on the board early. Zach.
Seemingly, how many times this season have we seen the Harbor Hawks feast running, and they
in the base pass, and Jebb, the steal third awareness to get up and go home, too, on one play. Great job.
It's now 1-1 to Cole McConnell. Pitch comes home from Martin. That's a ball outside. It seems as though, Zach, you're right. The Harbor Hawks have done nothing but score this season when there's no contact being made. Isn't it funny that Hyannis been able to put such run production on the board without even having to hit in the baseball? We've seen them win games that same way on wild pitches and errant throws. As the next pitch, the 2-1, is low from Martin on a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Cole McConnell ahead in the count, 3-1.
Yeah, I told you a little bit about this team's maturity, their plate discipline, their ability to work the count, make pitchers work on the mound. There's no free outs here. These guys make them throw pitches every time he steps to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch to McConnell. Cole cuts that one to the left side of the field, camping out underneath it, and making the grab is Guy Garibay Jr., but not before the Hawks strike first. Your score, Hyannis 1, Chatham 0. So we go to the bottom of the first on the Harbor Hawk Baseball Network.
Tastes like a Coke.
We nailed it!
Coke Zero Sugar. Have they nailed it?
Sounds like they really nailed it, huh?
Nailed it.
And that's when you said... So it really tastes like a Coke.
Yeah, that's the point.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, you need a partner, not just an agent. For over 50 years, Gibson Sotheby's International Realty has set the standard in excellence and performance. A seasoned team that has thrived throughout all markets. Our agents live and work in your neighborhood and understand you. We are over 170 agents strong, backed by an in-house marketing team and global reach that is second to none.
From studios to penthouses, purchasing to renting, our team provides unparalleled real estate services.
If you live here, fun is your thing. If you live here, tough is your thing. Smart is your thing. Caring is your thing. If you live in Massachusetts, community is your thing. Since 1972, the Massachusetts State Lottery has provided over $25 billion to help cities and towns with the things they need most. If you live here, giving is your thing.
Owner and host family sponsor Steve Anzalone, Cape Cod's retirement income special.
Welcome back to Veterans Field. Drake Toll alongside Austin Kuda and Zach Berman as the Chatham Anglers and the Harbor Hawks are squaring off in a midweek interdivisional tilt. A lineup for the Anglers looks like Guy Garibay Jr., Marcus Brown, Rock Riggio, Cooper Ingle, Caden Grice, Noah Ledford, Johnny Castagnazzi, Matt Hogan, Jack Rovenstein, and then Trevor Martin was the pitcher for the Chatham Anglers. Coming out of the mound for the Harbor Hawks is Jackson Baumeister, product out of Florida State, and he'll deal home the first pitch we'll see today to Guy Garibay Jr. Let's play baseball on Cape Cod as Baumeister, the righty, sets and deals a called ball outside at 9-0.
Yeah, Jackson Baumeister loves throwing fastball early in counts. We've seen him ramp it up to as high as 94 recently, and he's gotten better with each start.
The 0-1 from Baumeister is 91 again. He shows that one side. He's down in the count 2-0, and you know, Zach, we've seen him do that quite a few times the last couple starts. He'll get down in counts and work his way back.
That's been his magic trick, is ace. Adam T particularly great at the season. One of the oh boy, that's coming right for us.
That ball's fouled away near us, and oh my gosh, wouldn't you? I'm almost did that. It hit one of our. Oh wow! What a from our very own producer Abby Stokes as a foul ball finds its way to the Advance Field. And after that foul ball, it's a 2-1 count on Garibay Jr. This one off speed, misses just a little bit high from Baumeister. 3-1 the count now. Garibay Jr. comes into this ball game from Rice. He is an Owl. Historically good baseball program. Seen a couple down years here recently, not quite like they were in the late 2000s. As that one by Garibay Jr. skied into right field, camping out under it and making the grab for the Harbor Hawks. His state fielder, Michael Sirota, starting for the second time this season for Hyannis.
You know, Drake, like an idiot, I stuck my bare hands out for a foul ball that likely would have, you know, I don't want to say broken a couple of fingers, but I would have been slightly uncomfortable. But nice job by Baumeister, clearly jamming the leadoff hitter, and Guy Garibay gets a couple pop-ups and finally one that lands nicely in the Sirota in right field.
No, Zach, I do not think that would have broken any of your fingers. I do believe you're correct there. But probably would have reddened the hands up just a bit, as the first pitch to Marcus Brown is a called strike. The off now are by the outside half of the plate. Marcus Brown steps to the plate today out of Oklahoma State, and there's certainly an Oklahoma State tie to Chatham with Tom Holliday, the head coach, the Anglers, being the dad. Josh Holliday, the head coach, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. There's a 92-mile ball taken for a strike. Baumeister ahead 0-2.
We'll see if he goes to the breaking ball early here, ahead 0-2 that spot to try to waste one in the dirt.
Then framing that one today, catcher for the Harbor Hawks.
That's what they're on, is his ability to frame pitches. That's where he can steal some strikes. He has experience catching a couple of these guys who were on the roster. Jonathan Fincher, he played alongside McConnell and Matulia.
1-2, a cut and a miss, and Jackson records his first strikeout of the day. How about a little high heat, Zach Berman, 93 miles an hour.
That's his wheelhouse. That's where he really operates at his best. Seen him more and more into over the course of this season. And hey, if you like strikeouts, Rock Riggio, one of the leaders in the strikes. He's the last man standing here in the first.
Riggio steps to the plate, and Austin said it. Corona's going to give you a lot of great stuff behind the dish.
He is. The ability to frame pitches, really strong arm, and they also like his bat to go with it, too. He's still working on his blocking skills, but the ability to really destroy the ball at the plate. He had over double-digit home runs at LA Tech, and you combine that with the ability to him as well as he does, we should have a
3 miles an hour again on a fastball from Baumeister. The next he throws, and there's the cut and miss. So Jackson Baumeister came into today's game with a 3.46 ERA. Now that's saying something, considering his first outing didn't record an out and allowed 4 runs before finally being pulled from the ball game. 6 base runners in total. But now he's got 13 innings under his belt, 19 strikeouts in total. And again, that 3.46 ERA as the head 0-2 on Rock Riggio. Deals one home, a swing and a miss. Riggio goes down on a strikeout, the second of the bottom of the first inning, and Jackson Baumeister goes 1, 2, 3. Wait, come 1 Harbor Hawk Baseball Network.
Free ice cream cone at the Short and Sweet Ice Cream Shop. That's Short and Sweet, located at Route 28.
From plants, and as always, it's 100% recyclable. Plant bottle, designed to make a difference.
This BBB seal is a badge of honor. It's a sign that this is a business you can trust.
Hi. Oh, this is amazing.
Each year, millions of people see the BBB seal on a door or a window or a website and breathe a little easier. See the seal and know you've made the right choice. Find a business you can trust. Ask BBB.
That's at the lower level of the press box.
Back.
Building on the third
Better.
base side. We have
Ball.
your side.
Park.
2XL.
Hawk
We have some 3XL.
Network.
And
Hawk.
youth.
1-0 today's game. Drake Toll alongside Austin Dakuda and Zach Berman here from the Tim Elstrom Broadcast Center. As coming back on the mound, Martin charged the run ball game where he allowed our friend Mitch Jebb, who leads the league in runs, to come home and score. After a walk, Jebb found his way to second base via a steal, stole third, an errant throw by the catcher is what brought Mitch Jebb home to give the Harbor Hawks a 1-0 lead. Now they come into the bottom, making the top of the second inning, led by the left fielder out of Michigan, Tito Flores. Flores is followed up in this lineup today by Dominic Kelly and Horta. Again, Corona's debut with the Harbor Hawks as Flores stands in from the right side.
I would really like to see the Harbor Hawks. Last night they had to come back and scratch and claw for a tie. I would like to see them jump out and take an early lead here. You're not in a situation where you're going to get lighted out or darked out like, last night. Both these teams had their short with ties yesterday.
Big swing and a miss there from Tito Flores. The first pitch he sees at 93 from the big righty. We mentioned already how Trevor Martin can hit as high as 98 miles an hour. He'll sit in that 3 to 95 range. Austin, that fastball's got a lot to it that the scouts really like, especially out of a young guy, is the second pitch he sees that he sends to Tito Flores, 94, just outside.
It also has some fastball, something you like to see too. It climbs the ladder just a bit as it gets closer to the plate. So with a little bit of movement on it, it makes it one of his go-to pitches and really one of the most elite fastballs we've seen so far.
One to Flores. That one's dribbled to the left side of the field, picked up by Martin. Martin's throw to first is low, scooped, and in time for the first top of the second inning.
Yeah, nice pitch there by Martin. He jammed a little bit, almost bobbled the play. He didn't seem like he got a clean handle on it, and it was a low throw. Could have been trouble.
Hello, Dominic Patelli. Play second batter, top of the second inning. His he 55 has 10 hits. Martin and out. Because we're coming live. Phone call. A firearm was shot, or figuratively shot, prior to the game to take. Patelli's ahead 2-0 out. There's a piece on the court. Somebody left their piece underneath the box. And 2-0 to Dom Patelli. Martin, wind up, deals. That's a called ball outside. Patelli ahead 3-0 now. And Trevor, special talent, especially young talent, and the guy that scouts really like.
He's been good so far. He likes to attack the left hand and stat is his.
Young right back behind us. Pitch prior to that looked low and outside. Looks like the way they call, but it's a delayed strike call. So now the count will run to 2-2 with one down and nobody on here in the top of the second inning. Harbor Hawks leading this ball game 1-0 over Chatham at Veterans Field. The Harbor Hawks come into this game with maybe the best offense on Cape Cod. They're first in runs this season with 121 as the 2-2 comes home to Patelli. Cuts that one again, foul out of play on the left side. Hyannis is also first in triples with 5 this season. First in walks drawn, 106. They don't strike out either, only 208, which is the lowest on the season by far for any team on Cape Cod. First in small ball and sack flies. First in stolen bags, coming in with 52 of those today. Overall, if you need runs, well, look no further than the Hyannis Harbor Hawks as the 2-2 pitch is thrown in the dirt. Dom Patelli runs the count full.
Good plate patience there by Patelli, and the 2 home. Some added you might not have expected from the Miami shortstop, but you combine that with good plate discipline that he's shown, which has really been the streak. Pitchers are forced to throw him strikes.
The 3-2 from Martin to Dom Patelli. The righty fires at home. Patelli skies out into center field. It's going back, camped out under it, and making the grab is the center fielder today for the Chatham Anglers, Matt Hogan. Zach, Dom Patelli puts another charge into a baseball, but just not enough.
He has been ball so well as of late. Really, this whole team has. I mean, what now? 5 last 2 games?
Yeah, something like Coach Eric going into the bottom of the 2nd inning about how the Harbor Hawks have been hitting more home runs recently. He used to say, don't hit home runs. He was illegal, actually, on this team, as we think. Now, recently, I am blown out as the to Jorge Corona as a ball in the dirt from Trevor Martin. And Corona, a new face on the team from Louisiana Tech. He replaces Jacob, who's gone home for the MLB draft. No to Corona, that Austin. What a big get for these Harbor Hawks to have Corona in this lineup.
It's huge. I mean, when plus.
Corona charging that one to right field, but it just goes foul. On the count 1-2. Zachy, you know, it's got to be tough for a guy to come on Cape Cod in the middle here and try to perform.
It's up to Nick Johnson before the game. He said, an absolute beast at the plate, and you'd like that to translate quickly. You have that wood adjustment. It's really tough for a guy and just get into the swing of things.
1-2 to Corona. That one is taken just inside. Nope. Call third out at the top of the 2nd inning comes via strikeout for Trevor. Hawks will in the dugout. Yeah.
Drake Till here, Coach Eric Beatty on the pregame dugout show. Coach, for those who weren't there or didn't see it, how do you begin to describe last night's ball game?
Last night's ball game. Oh man, against Katuitt. Yeah, that was a good one. We went up, then we gave up the lead real quick, and then we chipped away the whole back half of the game and ended up coming back and tying it. Cole McConnell had a couple crowd-pleasing shots in the right field, so this team doesn't give up, man. We were down 4 in the 5th inning and came back and just kept chipping away and held them right where they were at. So really proud of these guys for not giving up.
Coach, rumor had it that prior to the last couple of games, you told your guys specifically do not hit home runs or they would be benched. Why did you take that restriction off your guys?
Well, that's a debatable statement on whether or not it came out of my mouth, but I'm glad they hit him last night. I'm glad they hit him. Oh yeah, Rocco Pepe too. I don't want to forget about that one. He hit a liner in the left field. It was pretty impressive too.
Coach, you mentioned Rocco and Cole McConnell too. One of the guys, Dom Patelli, who's been hot lately. The guy's got one of the top 5 averages OBPs over the last week or so in Cape Cod. What are you seeing from him that you really like?
Dom's figured out where the barrel is, and his timing is good. He's got really good balance in the batter's box right now. He's not trying to do too much, and he's just squaring the ball up all over the field.
So you've now moving forward without Justin Hyannis, who's top 5 in the league in batting average as he departs, then Jacob Campbell, one of the better catchers in this league. How do you move on without 2 of those guys who've been so solid for your team?
I feel like as coaches, we've really kind of shuffled the lineup every game from game to game, and there's been times where we've even had, at the time, 300 hitters on the bench, and the team just figures out a way to win and pick those guys up, and it's a competitive group. So we'll definitely miss Hyannis. He was a great team guy, a great hitter, but we're a complete team in here. So I think we're gonna be okay.
New catcher behind the dish today too. What do you expect out of Jorge? What do you really like out of him so far and what you've seen outside of the baseball field?
He's a great kid for sure. Very respectful. He's meshed well already. I've heard great things about him, so can't wait to see him play tonight.
Jackson Ballmeister on the bump for you guys. What does it say his last 3 games, how solid they've been, all quality starts after struggles in game 1?
Yeah, he really bounced back after that first game, and came back. The team cheered for him after he got that first out in his second appearance, and from there he hasn't looked back. He's got great stuff. He's got a great arm, and he competes really well. So I think he'll do a good job tonight.
Coach, to close it out, you guys are a win away at some point now from being top in the league. Is that something you guys talk about at all, or that's on your mind going into this one, or is it just win another one?
Yeah, we just want to keep winning. Winning's fun. Winners get treated better. So we're just going to keep trying to win every night, go 1-0.
Drake Toll, Eric Beatty, Dugout Show. Back to you guys.
Hey, Mama, what's up?
Did you switch my service from Verizon to T-Mobile? Yep.
T-Mobile has the only nationwide 5G.
Well, Mr. Know-It-All, let's see if you right about that.
Mama. Hey, Mama, I'm working.
It works at the pie shop.
T-Mobile's 5G works inside and out. Hey, what you need, Mama? I'm trying to watch the game with my boys.
It works in the park.
Okay. Mama?
It works at the aquarium, in the parking garage, at the beach, in the elevator. It works in the movie theater, too. Oh, shush yourself. I'm talking to my baby.
You're driving me crazy.
I was just calling you to say thank you, baby. I love you.
I love you too, Mama. Yes, Mama.
It works in the kitchen. Tell Mama.
Mama?
5G, it works in the club.
Who are you in a club with?